The backlash against Mark Kern and his campaign to free Stellar Blade has taken a very dark, evil turn as an individual has put a $20,000 bounty on his head. Absolutely sick, evil stuff here. But before we get to this, I'd like to ask you, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos here at the Trent Report. Wrote this up over at thatparkplace.com, and just to kind of provide some context, if you're not familiar with what's happening over with Stellar Blade, former World of Warcraft team lead Grummz, aka Mark Kern, launched a campaign to uncensor Stellar Blade. This campaign came after Stellar Blade said they would be offering the same uncensored version in all countries, including the Japanese version. However, it's been discovered that they did indeed censor significant portions of the game. There's a number of outfits that have been censored. There's the Holiday Bunny one. There's this one right here that Mark Kern shared. I think there's a number of other outfits that have been censored as well. We also have the hard graffiti tag that was changed from hard to crime after we saw IGN reach out to Shift Up and Sony and basically say, like, why is this racism in the game? And so they changed it because seemingly to assuage the IGN journalists who had previously, or at least maybe not the same journalists, but IGN France had previously attacked the game. And so they changed that. We also have this here from Manga Lawyer. They reduced the gore. You can see Eve here, where the main character of Stellar Blade killing some kind of demonic creature. And you see the pre-patch, lots of blood all over her. She's kind of covered in that blood. And then the post-patch, way less blood spray, blood splatter on her there. So significant changes were made to the game. Obviously, it has indeed been quote censored or changed. And then Kern, in reaction to this, launched an 8-step campaign to get the game restored to its original version. And he also has a petition on change.org that he's launched as well. Like I said, he has this 8-step plan, but he's kind of condensed it more recently into this post right here. And it says the plan to get Stellar Blade censorship removed is to contact Shift Up offices, send physical mail, as that carries more weight in Asia. And then he shares the address on where to send that mail to. He also encourages players to email Shift Up, and he shares their email address, which you can see right there on the screen. And then for players to cancel their PlayStation Network subscriptions and let PlayStation know about it using the hashtag #FreeStellarBlade. He then encourages gamers to sign the petition that he's created, which has over 18,000 signatures as of writing, and probably even higher than that now, given the fact that it's going up and up very quickly, probably closing in on 20,000 by the time you're watching this. But in the wake of this, we had this absolutely demented, evil individual put a bounty on his head. Right here, this guy, Tone Man, wrote $20,000 to anyone that makes this person disappear, obviously referring to Kern, aka Grummz there. Absolutely sick, evil, and disgusting stuff right here. This person should be arrested. This is absolutely wrong. This is a death threat. This is a violation of U.S. law. So if this person is in the United States, hopefully law enforcement is actively pursuing them and bringing them to justice, because it's wrong and it should not be tolerated. Grummz responded to it here, writing, "Now they want to hire hitmen to take me out. What did I tell everyone? They want you dead over game tweets." I will say that I don't think it's just over game tweets. I think this is an ideological battle, and they've chosen Stellar Blade as part of that ideological battle. You can see that their hypocrisy when it comes to sexualization of video game characters when you look at Hades 2 and the sexualization of those characters, and they're completely fine with it, and they have no problems with it. And that's because Hades 2 is ideologically captured, or they see it as ideologically captured by them. It's a game that they can use as a vehicle to promote their disordered lifestyles, whereas Stellar Blade, I guess, is not that game, and clearly is not, and that's why they have gone to attack it. They also saw that their enemies were, or the people that they view as their enemies, such as myself, such as Mark Kern, such as white male gamers. We've seen this over and over and over again from these game journalists, from the people that follow these game journalists, from a lot of these DI consultancy groups that are trying to radically alter the video game industry. They do see white male gamers as their enemies, and a lot of gamers were flocking to Stellar Blade, and so they saw that, and so they went after that game because they view them as their ideological opponents. So it's not just over game tweets. for them. That's what I think. This is an ideological battle that they have chosen, and that is really why they want this to be destroyed, because they see this as kind of a way that players can actually escape their politicization of everything. Because I'm not familiar with Hades 2, but everything I've kind of seen about it is that it does indeed politicize a lot of things. And when you're playing it, you're being indoctrinated into some of those political viewpoints that they want to spread. Whereas Stellar Blade does not seem to really have any of that, and allows you to immerse yourself in kind of a dystopian sci-fi world, post-apocalyptic world there. Kern says this isn't the only death threat that he's received. He says I've had 4 to 5 calls for violence today. Maybe not death threat, but he does say 4 to 5 calls for violence today alone, because I am asking for Stellar Blade to be restored to what was advertised. Again, I do think that it's because he's opposing this woke ideology that they're trying to, that they're using, that these people that believe in this stuff are attacking the game. He also posted this more recently here. He says, this guy broke federal law and put a bounty on my head for tweeting about Stellar Blade. My take, those are rookie numbers. My fave anime character is far more impressive. So I'm not familiar with this character. It looks like it's a One Piece bounty poster. I'm not sure exactly who that character is. You guys have to let me know in the comments below, but I think he has like a $60 billion bounty on his head here. Obviously, I would assume one of the top pirates in One Piece. And Grummz trying to make a little bit of light of this, but this is a serious thing that this person has done. And I hope that he is brought to justice. I hope law enforcement are pursuing this. I hope they've been made aware of this and are pursuing this person, because this stuff is absolutely wrong. We have to nip this stuff in the bud. This stuff needs to be immediately shut down, because this is a very serious threat. And a lot of these people are indeed unhinged. We've seen this like over the course of the past couple years, the kind of violence some of these people are capable of when they fully bought into this ideology. Just thinking about like the school in Tennessee, I think that was last year. So let me know what you guys make of this. Let me know in the comments below. Remember to always be charitable to each other, but to speak the truth.